Tonight, patients of another Metro Atlanta healthcare provider finding out that their personal medical information was stolen by hackers. Now, this time it was the Atlanta Women's Health Group. The group just now notifying more than 30,000 patients about a data breach that occurred this past April, stealing some of the patients' confidential medical records. Here's 11 Alive's John Schierick.
Hackers mining for personal health care information to steal and striking gold.
And they sell the records off. They say, here's some current records about people who live in Atlanta. That's pretty valuable.
Terry Ray, a healthcare data security expert with Talis Group, says that what happened to patients of the Atlanta Women's Health Group is increasingly routine in the healthcare industry. The health group's patients just now receiving a notice from President and CEO Dr. Genevieve Fairbrother that this past April, hackers were able to steal patients' protected health information, including their medical history and diagnosis and treatment plans. Dr. Fairbrother downplaying the extent of the breach and describing the increased cybersecurity measures she has put in place. A new report from HIPAAjournal.com says that 2023 was the worst year ever for breached healthcare records in the U.S. More than 133 million breached medical records nationwide last year. Every one of the unsecured records, a potential HIPAA violation. HHS investigating, for example, dozens of hacked Metro Atlanta healthcare providers who now face possible fines for the potential harm to their patients' privacy.
It could be a medication that somebody sought after because something that they've had in the past that they don't disclose to an employer. It could be somebody who's on some kind of a drug addiction drug, for example, that maybe they didn't expose to an employer.
Ray says it's understandable why healthcare providers wait before notifying their patients about a data breach.
Before they make that announcement out to everybody, they need to make sure the door's been closed, the windows are locked. You want to make sure it's not going to happen again.
The hackers, Ray says, then move on to find more unsecured medical records and mine for more gold. In Atlanta, John Schierick, 11 Alive News.